You wake up one morning with a sore, swollen ankle. Maybe you twisted it while jogging yesterday or accidentally bumped it against the coffee table. It's red, it's tender, and it's warm to the touch. That, right there, is acute inflammation. Your body's first responder, rushing to the scene of an injury or infection. But what if I told you the same process that helps heal that ankle can turn against you? Especially if you're eating the wrong foods? In today's video, we're diving deep into the world of acute inflammation. What is it really? Why is it both a friend and a foe? And most importantly, how can the foods you eat either speed up healing or make things worse? Stick around because by the end, you'll have a clear picture of the best and worst foods for fast inflammation relief. Before we begin, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. And at the end, if you liked the video, please leave a thumbs up and maybe even a comment. Any support helps us to grow the channel and create more cool videos like this one. Let's start with the basics. What is acute inflammation? Imagine your body is a small town, and an invader, say, a splinter or virus, breaks through the gates. The immune system is like a fire department. Sirens go off. White blood cells race to the scene, releasing chemicals like histamine and prostaglandins. Blood vessels expand, fluid rushes in, the area swells. It's painful. Yes, but it's all part of your body's way of saying, "I've got this, let me fix it." That's acute inflammation. Quick, targeted, and essential for healing. But just like a fire truck left running too long, if inflammation doesn't shut off, it can cause damage. The good news? One of your most powerful tools in calming this process isn't in your medicine cabinet, it's on your plate. Let's look at the foods that help and the ones that hurt. Here is a list of the top 5 foods that fight acute inflammation. Number 1. Blueberries. Nature's tiny warriors. Packed with antioxidants and flavonoids like quercetin, blueberries are inflammation's natural enemy. In one study, people who ate blueberries regularly showed significantly lower markers of inflammation in their blood. And they're not just for smoothies. Toss them on oatmeal, salads, or even frozen in sparkling water for a healthy treat. Number 2. Leafy greens. Chlorophyll champions. Spinach, kale, arugula. These aren't just trendy health foods. They're rich in vitamin K and plant-based compounds that actively reduce inflammatory markers like CRP, C-reactive protein. The darker the leaf, the better the anti-inflammatory punch. Number 3. The next one on the list is fatty fish. They are omega-3 powerhouses. Salmon, sardines, mackerel. These are full of omega-3 fatty acids that help switch off inflammatory genes. In fact, omega-3s are so powerful that they're often used in clinical settings to help with chronic pain and autoimmune disorders. The key? Wild-caught, not farmed. And at least twice a week. Number 4. Extra virgin olive oil. Liquid gold. Have you ever wondered why people in the Mediterranean seem to live forever? Olive oil might be a clue. Rich in oleocanthal, it works similarly to ibuprofen, reducing inflammation without the side effects. Drizzle it over salads, use it to roast veggies, or even sip a spoonful in the morning if you're bold. Number 5. Sweet potatoes. These are very colorful carbohydrates. Sweet potatoes are loaded with fiber, beta-carotene, and vitamin C. All nutrients that fight oxidative stress and help modulate inflammation. And unlike white potatoes, they don't spike your blood sugar as much, which also plays a role in inflammatory responses. The next one is a bonus. Green tea. The calming cup. Laced with polyphenols like EGCG, green tea helps lower inflammation at a cellular level. Plus, it's a great substitute if you're trying to wean off sugary sodas or coffee. Just 1 or 2 cups a day can make a difference. But just as some foods heal, others inflame. Let's talk about the troublemakers. The villains. Here's a top 5 list of the foods that trigger inflammation. Number 1. Refined sugar. The sweet saboteur. Sugar might taste like joy, but it wreaks havoc behind the scenes. When you eat sugar, your body produces excess insulin, which can trigger pro-inflammatory cytokines. Think donuts, cookies, soda, even healthy protein bars can be sugar traps. And yes, artificial sweeteners aren't much better. Number 2. Refined carbs. The unhealthy choice. White bread, white pasta, and some crackers. These are stripped of fiber and loaded with processed flour. They spike your blood sugar, which fuels inflammation, especially in the joints and gut. Switch to whole grains like quinoa, oats, or even cauliflower-based alternatives for a safer carb fix. Number 3. Processed meats. The silent aggressors. Bacon, hot dogs, and sausages. They contain nitrites, advanced glycation end products, AGs, and other chemicals that stoke inflammatory fires. They've even been linked to heart disease and cancer due to their inflammatory effects. If you must indulge, do it sparingly, and opt for nitrate-free grass-fed sources when you can. Number 4. Certain dairy. A gut gamble. While not everyone reacts to dairy, many people are sensitive to casein or lactose, which can irritate the gut lining and trigger inflammation. Cheese, milk, and yogurt can be problematic, especially if they come from conventional hormone-treated cows. Try switching to almond, oat, or goat's milk and see how your body responds. Number 5. Last on the list is fried foods. Fried chicken, French fries, and onion rings. Anything deep fried is likely cooked in unhealthy oils like soybean or vegetable oil, which are high in omega-6 fats. While omega-6 isn't bad in moderation, too much throws your body out of balance and fuels inflammation. Swap them for air-fried alternatives or baked versions using olive oil. This next one is a surprising inflammation trigger you didn't expect. Now, here's something most people don't know. Chronic dehydration can worsen acute inflammation. That's right. When your body doesn't have enough water, your joints stiffen, your digestion slows, and toxins build up. Water helps flush out the inflammatory byproducts your body creates during an immune response. So the next time you're sore or swollen, skip the soda and go for H2O. What about spices? While food is your best medicine, here are 3 spices that can help with the fight. Turmeric is one of the most studied anti-inflammatory compounds in the world. Ginger has been shown to work similarly to NSAIDs like ibuprofen. Magnesium helps regulate immune responses and muscle tension. These are 3 spices that greatly help fight inflammation. Just make sure to check with a doctor before starting any new supplement, especially if you're taking medications. Let's tie it all together. Acute inflammation is your body's built-in healing response. But it's a delicate balance. When you feed your body whole, nutrient-dense, anti-inflammatory foods, you help it repair faster, hurt less, and stay healthier. But when you overload it with processed junk, refined carbs, and inflammatory oils, you're throwing fuel on the fire. That inflammation might start as a swollen ankle, but if unchecked, it could become joint pain, heart issues, or worse. The good news, you're in control. Every meal is a choice. Every bite is a chance to heal or to harm. Final thoughts. If you're dealing with acute inflammation, whether it's from injury, illness, or stress, remember this. Your body wants to heal. You just have to give it the right tools, eat real food, stay hydrated, and when in doubt, go for color, fiber, and healthy fats. Thanks for watching, and if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe for more health tips, and drop a comment below. What's one anti-inflammatory food you love? Until next time, stay healthy, stay informed, and stay kind to your body.